Eagle. Eagles are one of the biggest birds on the planet. Every year on 10th January, Save the Eagles Day reminds everyone of conserving this vulnerable species. An eagle has 1 million cones per square millimeter on its retina. One of the main reasons why an eagle has better eyesight is because of its retinas. The light detecting cells of an eagle have more cones at the back of the eyeball. They are known to dive in front of the sun during their attack so their prey is blinded. They don't let their need for food overrule their tactical thinking. The Bible mentioned the eagle both in the Old and New Testaments. The imagery of an eagle is often used throughout the Bible to portray God's power. Eagles usually live in the wild for 20 to 30 years. However, an eagle living in the zoo can reach up to 50 to 70 years of age because of proper care. The bald eagle is one of the national symbols of the United States. The fierce beauty and proud independence of this great bird aptly symbolizes the strength and freedom of America. Male and female eagles both take their parenting roles seriously and both play a crucial part in raising their young. The eagle has long been considered the king of birds. They are the rulers of the sky. The eagle is known to be one of the strongest birds able to carry the heaviest loads. Eagles have been used in the police and the army several times, and in the Netherlands, eagles were trained to help control drones. An eagle's beak contains keratin, which means that it grows all the time just like humans' hair and fingernails. Crow. Crows are extremely intelligent birds. They have the largest brain of all birds except for parrots. Crows also have a sharp memory, capable of remembering faces for up to half a decade. They can also remember specific colors of food containers for about a year. Crows communicate largely through complex vocalizations. When a crow goes to a different region, it mimics the tone of the dominant crows in that area. Not only has research verified that crows can do this, but it shows they can pass the water displacement test at a level similar to human children between the ages of 5 and 7. The broadcasting company BBC even showed a crow solving an 8-step puzzle in its series Inside the Animal Mind. Grouping together also allows them to take on foes much larger than them, such as hawks and owls. In addition to imitating other animals, crows can also imitate humans. Crows belong to the genus Corvus along with ravens, hawks, and jackdaws. Crows have an excellent memory. They have been known to hide food away to save it for later, sometimes moving the food 2 to 3 times, always remembering where it was hidden. Crows are so smart and so good at improvising that some zoologists admiringly call them feathered apes. In fact, research has shown that they have a much higher density of neurons in their forebrains. Peacock. Peacock is the male bird while peahen is the female, and together they are known as peafowls. The offsprings are called peachicks. They possess unique anatomy which makes them beautiful. A group of peafowls is called an ostentation or a pride. They are highly sociable birds and require companionship. They travel in a group of 8 or 10. They like to bond with humans as well. In addition to their status as the national bird of India, peacocks have also played roles in Greek mythology where they were a symbol of immortality. For Jews, the golden peacock is a sign of creativity and joy. Peacock is the national bird of India. Grey peacock is the national bird of Burma or Myanmar. You can find an all-white peafowl. It is not natural and it is not even albino. It is because of leucism. A popular television network in the USA, NBC's logo is in the form of a colorful peacock. This logo has been active since 1956. Alexander the Great took peacocks to his Mediterranean territory, and he even penalized the people who tried to catch them. Peacocks are fast runners. They can move at an excellent speed of about 16 kilometers per hour. Also, they fly pretty fast at a speed of 10 miles per hour. Though they are social, they can turn quite aggressive and do not approve the entry of strangers or even new peafowl in their territory. Hummingbird. The birds are named for the sound made by their beating wings. An average hummingbird's heart rate is more than 1,200 beats per minute. Hummingbirds have tiny hairs on the tip of their tongues, similar to a cat, to help them lap up nectar. Hummingbirds have outstanding memory and can remember feeder locations years later. They are also able to keep track of bloom peaks and remember which flower they have visited. Hummingbirds have a very high metabolism and must eat all day long just to survive. They consume about half their body weight in bugs and nectar. They are the world's smallest migrating birds. In fact, some travel over 2,000 miles twice a year. They are one of the few groups of birds that go into torpor, which is a very deep sleep-like state in which metabolic functions are slowed to a minimum and a very low body temperature is maintained. Their feathers contain tiny particles that reflect specific segments of the light spectrum. Melanin pigment in the feathers creates iridescence. The colors we perceive when we look at these feathers is constantly changing along with the angle of the light striking them and being reflected to our eyes. Hummingbirds can be very territorial and will try to protect their food sources, both flowers and feeders. They spend a lot of time chasing other birds away. They can hover in mid-air at flowers and feeders, and they are the only birds that can fly backwards. Their wings move in a figure-8 pattern, which allows them to maneuver with ease. Ostrich. Ostriches generally live together in groups of about 10. Led by a dominant male and a dominant female. The dominant male defends the territory. His warning call is loud and deep. From far away, it can be mistaken for a lion's roar. Ostriches have three stomachs. The ostrich has the largest eye of any land animal, measuring almost 5 centimeters. In addition to being the largest bird on earth, ostriches also have the largest eggs of any bird with a diameter of about 6 inches and weigh up to 3 pounds. Their eggs have thick, glossy, cream-colored shells. Ostriches don't have teeth. They swallow pebbles to grind their food. Ostriches are the fast runners of any bird or other two-legged animal. They can go without drinking for several days using metabolic water and moisture from the food they consume. They do drink from watering holes when they are available. They enjoy liquid water and frequently take baths where it is available. It may seem amazing that an ostrich's thin legs can keep their large bodies upright. Their legs are perfectly placed so that the body's center of the gravity balances on top of its legs. Contrary to popular belief, ostriches don't bury their head in the sand to avoid predators. In fact, they don't bury their heads at all. The confusion stems from the ostrich's nesting behavior, which involves digging shallow holes in the sand rather than building nests.